Hello everybody, welcome to this video. In this video I'm gonna show you how to customize services part in your website. So let's get started. As you can see here, in each menu we have some submenus, and each submenus include some services. For example, logo design service here. If I click on this logo design service here, I will go to the logo design service part. Each service has a title here, has a description, has a button, and has a unique picture for itself. After that, you can edit these parts of your website. I will show you how. So let's go to the admin panel and customize this page. So after you go to the services, you can go to your target service, click on this more options here, and you can go to the service page section detail that helps you to edit this page of your website. So you can add some sections here, and you can add some sections. You can select the type of sections. You can see how to add sections in your homepage section, and you can edit this part of your website. For editing this top section, you have to go to your target service, click on this more options here, and edit. Here you can choose the menu, the sub menu, and you can add this photo here, and you can put an icon for that service, and you can write the menu name, the service name, and the descriptions here. So after you click on this get started button, now here you can see the plans of that services or your website services. So for adding plan here, you can go to that. You can go to your service part, click on this more option and plans here. And here you can access to the plan page. For editing each plan, just click on this edit button, or you can delete buttons, inactivate them, or even add additional service, or even duplicate those plans. So as you can see here in this part, we have path to finalize our process. So for editing this section, or for editing this path, you have to go to the service part, click on edit here, and as you can see here, you can see the processes text. As you can see here, select package, it appears here. The next thing is creative brief, you can see it here. Design options here, and the payment options here, you can change them all. So here you can choose a plan, and after that part we have this part. You can customize this part really easy by going to the service target and more options here, and the plan page section details. You can add any sections you want and add whatever you want to this plan section. After you choose your plan, for example, I'm gonna choose the gold plan. So I will go to the creative brief. So for editing all the fields here, you can go to the services, target service, click on this more option here, and form field. If you go to the form field, you can see these fields and you can edit them. For example, you can see name your project here, and as you can see here, name your project is here, and you can edit them. So for editing them, just click on this edit button and you go to this page. All of the fields first have an input type. You can change it to the text area, radio button, checkbox, upload file, drop down with query, and these types. And if it is necessary to be field, you have to check this checkbox. And here you can say the name and the explanation. So what is explanation? As you can see here, we have a question mark here, and if I hover on it, I can see a quick explanation about that field. You can add your explanation here, and be careful about this. If your website is in multilingual form, you have to fill in Arabic and French also. And you can easily change and customize these fields. After you fill all of the things here, you can click on the submit button here. And here you can go to the additional service part. So what is the additional services here? If you go to your dashboard, you can see additional services here and all additional services. We can define some additional services are out of our subscriptions or out of our plans. And if our users want them, they can add those services to their plans. For example, here we have urgent. As you can see here, user has to pay $50 more to add this additional service to his subscription. So for adding any type of this additional services here, you can go to additional service and click on this additional service here. And you can create a new additional service. You can add a price, for example, $100. The fee is in dollar. You can change it to monthly payment and subscription. If you want, you can check it. And you can add the icon here, exactly like this icon or these icons here. You have to name it, for example, forms, a description, an explanation about that at the badge. So be careful about the Arabic and French too, and you can add the additional service here. But additional services are for our plans. So if you want to add additional service, you have to add it to the plans. For example, you can add the monthly subscription only in Pentium plan. So for doing that, go to the services and select your target services, click on this plan and go to the plan section. In plan section, you can add additional services here, and every additional services you want, you have to check it here and click on the submit button here. And you can see your additional service plan has been updated. And here you can add the additional services to your subscription. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Have a nice time. Goodbye.